don't skip. I got something important to tell you. How'd I get here? I'm currently in a storage unit looking for all those Anthony Padilla viewers, you know? You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean, so can you please explain it to me? I'll wait. So this video is actually sponsored by me. For those who aren't aware, on the main channel, RoboRebellion Studios, I have a show called Animated the Series. And we're rebooting it into a new show called Off Script. This is something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and with the help of my crew, we are finally making this pilot episode into fruition. The biggest thing that I have an issue with when it comes to all my content is word of mouth. More details about the show, about the teaser episode will be coming in soon. Do me a favor and go into the link in the description below and follow the Kickstarter page. All it is 2 clicks, please. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go back into the void. Oh, I wasn't even talking. Hi, can you hear me? Okay, cool. I just noticed that the mic wasn't working. So basically what's going on right now is I'm currently $3,500 in debt from a car accident that I had in October 2025. So if you ever want to support the stream, go ahead and go into either the pinned chat or the link in the description below. I'm trying to raise up $3,500 to kind of recover from the accident. But if you don't want to, or you can't support, that's perfectly fine. Just watching the stream and subscribing really helps out just as much. That being said, what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be animating part of the web series that I'm working on called Off Script. I'm going to be working on some commissions as well, and we're going to go on making some fan art. One of the fan arts I want to draw is Jax from the Digital Circus, so if you want to see that, feel free to go ahead and continue watching. But I'm going to be live probably for like a couple hours. I'm usually only live for like 1 hour or so, but if I'm being quite honest, I really need to raise up funds, so we're going to try to do whatever it takes to get that together. But for the most part, for those who are new to these streams, it's a lax time. We're not doing any kind of bombastic, screaming, oh my gosh, this is so cool kind of stream. We're kind of just taking things easy and calm and simple. I'm going to lower this because I have a feeling the desktop, the music in the background is a little loud. But like, yeah, we're pretty much lax for the live stream. So it's not going to be me like joking around or playing around. Who knows, if we fill the goal, maybe I'll do some gaming live streams. I don't know. I'm trying to figure things out. But I do have a confession to make. Hold on, let's turn on the music. I have a confession to make. Alright, you listening? You listening? Hold on real quick. I'm gonna zoom in. I have a confession to make. You listening? Let me go into sad mode. Alright. So I'm not really drinking water. I know the title says that I'm supposed to be drinking water. I'm currently not drinking water. I'm drinking an energy drink. I know. I'm sorry. I know. I said that I was drinking water, but I'm actually drinking it, and I'm so sorry. I'm like really sorry. I'm kind of sorry. I'm not really that sorry. This energy drink's pretty good. But I will drink water in the live stream. So just stay tuned for that. Right now I am not currently drinking water. The only thing I have at my desk is an energy drink and 99% isopropyl alcohol. And unless you don't want me to drink 99% isopropyl alcohol, then, you know, probably for the best. Alrighty. No, I'm not going to end the stream, Tex. I can't end the stream. Hold on. I can't end the stream. We just started. Alrighty. Now let's get into the actual chunky wongy of this stream. Alrighty. So for those who don't know how I stream, because I have a drawing tablet here, but last time I tried streaming on this thing, it just didn't work out. So what I'm essentially doing right now is I have two laptops here. I'm essentially streaming one laptop. Like, I have basically something called TeamViewer. It is in which you can cast your screen to a different computer. A lot of people use this to remote into other people's desktops, and I'm using it to stream my drawing tablet while I work. It's pretty nifty. I'm drinking water, if that counts. Yes, let me know in the chat who's out there drinking some of that 2 billion year old. Who's drinking that 2 billion year old? Alrighty. There we go. Ooh, you see that? Ooh, you see that line? Oh, that's a nice line. Watch this. Oh my god. I finished. I'm done. Show's over. No, honestly, I have this animation kind of split up. I'm working with a bunch of other artists right now. So I have this animation split up into two different sections for two of my artists. And I'm almost done with my segment. And when I'm done with my segment, it's all a matter of coloring it and getting it good to go. Does anyone know how hard it is to make a pilot? Like, I didn't realize until last year when I hired a bunch of people how hard it is to make a pilot. It's super hard. And what you realize is that it's not just... Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hi! Now you have two of me. I'm gonna keep both of them on. You ready? Boom. I'm here too. You know what? While we're at it, give me 1 second. I may still stay on, but we're gonna try something. I'm gonna try this. It's gonna be stupid. Alright? And you have to, I mean, you don't have to, you'll see what I mean. 1 second. I just don't think there's enough graphics on this screen. Don't you think? Don't you think I need more graphics? Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, boom, pickle. Huh? Oh, Subway Surfers. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me get a gif of Subway Surfers. how do I get people engaged and donating to the stream? Here, let me. Here, is this it? Okay, I found it. Okay, we're gonna upload this. I have to make this engaging. I have to have people watching the video, watching the stream. I have to have people subscribing, and I have to have people donate. So how am I gonna do any of that? I'm gonna crash my computer. Okay, there we go. Now, if you want me to add more, stuff to the stream, let me know. Hello, Wiltos, welcome in. Hopefully, the Subway Surfers right here is good retention. Hopefully, this helps keep retention up. Oh my God, why am I already crying? Did you see it? Don't worry about it. It's just a pickle. Don't worry about it. No, it's my yes, it's my emotional support pickle. It's it has no name. We just call it ESP. Why is Subway Surfers here? Well, I am raising money to get out of a debt. To get out of a lot of debts. How else do I entice people to support than with Subway Surfers? Am I right? Wait, I got one more. Hold on, let's add one more here. Hold on. Hold on, guys, give me a second. My computer's gonna crash. Hang on, we're gonna do this. No, that's fine. Boom! There, now I'm really engaging the audience. So now we got Subway Surfers and Family Guy Funnies. So we're pretty good. We're pretty golden. Yeah, no one's gonna want to leave now because I have both Family Guy and Subway Surfers. Thank you. Now we're in business. We did it, guys. Stream. I still have to animate. I have so much shit to work on. I don't know why I have my VTuber here if I'm also on screen. You know what? I actually got something else. I don't think, if I'm being honest, you hear me? You're listening? I don't really think my VTuber's on here enough. You know? Like, I want people to know that it's my stream, you know? Like, I want people to know that you're coming onto to a Rytchiee stream. Ready? Ready for this? Boom. There. Now people will really know it's me. Now people will really know it's me. No, we're keeping it. Alright, now if you can see. Now I'm gonna actually animate and see if you guys can actually see what's going on. It's just like I multiplying. Oh my God, I'm fucking crying. Here, like, if you want to see my setup, this is like my setup right here. Got a phone right here. I don't need that shit. And I have my tablet here. That's my setup. Now, this entire stream is gonna be you deciphering what the hell is going on in the background because you can't see a damn thing. And I find that pretty cool. Alrighty. My fiance said it's too much Rytchiee even for her, and I'm like, nah. There could be more. In fact, In fact, we're gonna play a game. Alright? You listening, guys? If you comment on the fact that there is a lot of me's on the screen, I will add another me on the screen. So if you don't want me to crash my computer, don't comment anything about these Rytchies. Like, do not, like, if anyone asks why is there so many VTubers on the screen, if anyone asks why is there so many Rytchies on the screen or anything like that, that means I'm gonna add another Rytchie. And if you don't want this stream to just be littered with Rytchies, then don't comment on it. Every time you donate, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Huh? We had another entity to the void. If you donate to the stream, I will add whatever GIF you want to the screen until my computer crashes. Alright, let me actually move things around so you can at least see what the hell I'm doing. Alright, but that's gonna be the hit. And I'll get, like, I have alerts set up. So if you go to the Ko-Fi and then you donate to the Ko-Fi, then you'll see, then I'll see it on the screen. You'll see like a hamburger helper animation saying, hey, thank you for donating. When you do that, go ahead and tell me what you want me to add to the screen. I'm gonna rearrange everything so it's easier to see what I'm actually doing. There. Now you can at least see what's going on. Alrighty, so go ahead, donate. I really don't care how much you donate. If you donate just $1 or 25 cents, I'll put whatever GIF you want on the screen. Let's see how long it'll take to crash my computer. Oh, and I still have to do fan art. Oh, you know what? Let's do something fun. I have commissions on the Ko-Fi page as well. If you want a commission, then I will draw your commission live on stream. Now, how long am I going to be on stream? I really don't know. It's probably not going to be just an hour. I want to stream longer than an hour. Because, like, I really need to, like, pay my debt. A lot of people ask me how I'm doing since the car accident, and I'm gonna be transparent. I'm not doing that great. I'm trying to keep a PMA because I wouldn't want to, like, bombard the stream with just sadness and stuff like that, but my back is permanent. Like, I have a disc, my L4 disc is permanently lopsided and misaligned. Doctors say it's fine. Like, doctors say it's not a big deal, right? It's only a millimeter, it's only a little lopsided, that's not a big deal. Then why am I dealing with back pains all the time? It is a big deal. Doctors don't know shit. I'm kidding, no. Listen to your doctors. No, but, like, ever since then, I've been stretching here and there, but it hasn't really been fun. So I really hope that I can get the necessary funds to pay off my debts. I've been talking to a lot of debt consolidation companies and stuff like that. I'm sure, like, I'm still keeping a PMA. I'm sure everything's gonna be fine, and I really want this web show to come out. So for the sake of me, for the sake of my sanity, for the sake of my crew, my talented, wonderful crew, such as Texas Art Toast, who's in the chat, I gotta pull through. We gotta keep going, you know? I thought about writing a book. I've been going through so much. I thought about writing a book, and I wrote a few pages, but I kind of stopped. I don't know why. I looked away for 3 minutes. I looked away for 3 minutes. Remember, I'm trying to get more people on the stream and us talking and having fun and stuff like that. If you mention at all about the Rytchies on the screen and the camera, I'm gonna add more Rytchies. And for any donation we get, you can just put in the message, can you add this to the screen? And I'm gonna add another GIF for you on the screen. And we're gonna see how long it takes for my computer to crash. But whatever it takes, I'm gonna not obscure the animation. So if I have to shrink the main computer, like the window, I will do that. But Wiltos, what do you think? Do you think this is an engaging stream? Are you engaged by the Subway Surfers and the Family Guy? I could add a Watch Mojo top 10 list. What about the top 10 Fortnite YouTubers who swore? Huh? Soap cutting! Yes! We need to add soap cutting! Donate so I can add soap cutting! What do you think, Wiltos? Are you engaged? Do you feel engaged? Are you engaged in the live stream? It's entirely possible that I'm talking to no one at times, and I don't care, because this is really fun. I'm already having a good time. Alrighty. Has anyone seen the promo clip? Like the 14-second clip of the... Has anyone seen the promo clip I posted on social media of the web show? I want your honest opinions if you have seen that. Would you watch that show? Not even because, oh, it's Rytchiee who's doing it or anything like that. Would you watch that show? If you would watch that show, go ahead and like this video. If you don't watch that, if you wouldn't watch that show, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm in a giggly mood. Maybe it's the caffeine. Oh yeah, I lied in the title. I'm not really drinking water, I'm drinking caffeine. C4, not sponsored. This is the only energy drink that I've gotten where I haven't had a crash. This and Ghost, but I'm not a huge fan of the aftertaste of Ghost, but this is pretty good. But if Gamer Subs wants to support the stream or the show, maybe we could have a John Jacob flavor. I already know what it's gonna be. If I had a Gamer Subs flavor, I already know what it's gonna be. I want it to be the strawberry melon, because I love strawberry melon, but I want it to be on the creamier side. So like a creamy strawberry melon. That would be the John Jacob drink. You be drinking John Jacob. Yeah, every time I'm live streaming, it devolves into just gay jokes. So I sucked some. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No. Don't. Sorry. I want the record to show that I'm not for kids. I'm sorry. I'm not. My humor is not for children. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty, so I'm gonna keep going into the 1 o'clock mark, and then we're gonna do some fan art. The first thing I want to draw is Jax from the Digital Circus. And once I draw him, once I draw her, then I can move on to a different character. Have you guys seen clips of the Cuphead animation that I've been working on? What do you guys think of it? For those who remember me animating the King Dice vs. Oogie Boogie, let me know. Would you say that this animation I'm working on right now redeems me from the shit that I made back in the day? Keep in mind, that was 4 years ago. A lot has changed in me, my personality. I got engaged. I graduated. I took down the TSA. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. Hey, sorry. Oh, geez, that was a whiplash. Hi, Mr. Epic. How you doing today? Do you like the overlays I have here? Do you like the many overlays I have? Honestly, I think that it's really funny. It's really funny to me when I talk very seriously, and then you have Family Guy above my head. Like here, I'm gonna just spitball and improvise something serious, and just keep in mind all of this stuff on the screen. So, like, my best friend, he kind of just walked off of a double date I had, and he was very disrespectful, and I thought we had some camaraderie, like some friendship going on, but it turns out that he actually had feelings for me. Never the fact that we were literally on a double date and he had feelings for me. Obviously I couldn't reciprocate it, but it's just like, it's tough, you know? Yeah, none of that happened. But did you guys get engaged? The fact that this Family Guy above me at a serious story like that? No one has feelings for me. Except for my fiance. I mean, I hope she does. It's like, who are you again? I thought you... How'd you get in my house? Oh, shit. Imagine an improv group just shows up into your house. Hi, we are Improvastic, and we're gonna do a show for you. How the fuck did you get in my house? Get out of my house! Oh my god, I am such a giggly bitch. Oh! I made a joke yesterday that me and my fiance were dying over. She was watching Game of Thrones and I was animating. And what I do a lot is I sing lyrics to songs out of context, pertaining to the situation I'm dealing with. For example, if I'm driving and someone cuts me off, I sing Somebody That I Used to Know, because there's a line that says, "You didn't have to cut me off." So it's just stuff like that. So I don't know why I started singing, "Now listen to the words I say." Oh! And I just started bawling for like 5-10 minutes. Oh my god, there's this AI video I saw of a monkey who got sucked up away in a tornado. And like the way the monkey got sucked up, it's not real, it's AI. But that video I think was on par with that joke. But my favorite video is obviously not AI, it's a stormtrooper falling down the stairs. That is my favorite all-time video on YouTube. I can still watch it today and laugh my ass off. It's so good. It is so good. So at the 1 o'clock mark, I'm gonna do some fan art. So if you want to go ahead and tell me what kind of fan art I should do at the 1 o'clock mark, go ahead and just let me know, you know? Are you guys still engaged by the Subway Surfers? Because that's important. Like, I can't have a live stream if no one's engaged in the Subway Surfers. Like, you cannot be watching my stream, right? And look at the Subway Surfers and not expect attention. I'm gonna start speaking like a TED Talk right now. So the intricacies of Subway Surfers engages the young Generation Z mindset to be more provoking, thought-provoking, and promiscuous. Individuals who can't find the intricacies of Subway Surfers and Family Guy funnies passionately engaging, I find quite shallow and pedantic. Shut up. No, you're shallow and pedantic. Alrighty. At this rate, I'm never gonna get this show out. You know, this is a good time to ask questions. Maybe about certain characters that are on my screen right now. If you want to ask questions, feel free to go ahead and ask questions. Let's do a Q&A. Let's do a Q&A while I'm here. While the pickle is at the top left of the screen. I don't know, because there's a lot of questions. If I'm being honest, I really like being asked questions. It doesn't matter how stupid it is. It's just because it engages me. And it shows that people have the interest to whatever situation is. To my situation. To my life. Does John Jacob like pickles? Okay, so there is nothing canon about John Jacob liking pickles. But one of the stretch goals for the Kickstarter is making a graphic novel. One of those characters actually likes eating pickles. It's inside of the character script. Like the book is already like written and I'm already drawing it. It's just that if the Kickstarter goal is reached, then we would be able to publish it. But there is a character whose specific favorite snack is pickles. Just because it's the easiest to carry. Now, no one likes the fact that he likes pickles, but he still eats pickles. No, there is no canonicity about him eating, John Jacob eating pickles. There is canonicity in the pilot episode where he eats corn soup. And every character in the rest of the show is going to be constantly talking about corn soup. Now you might be wondering, why corn soup? Why the fuck not? Would you watch a show where the favorite character's food is corn soup? No, honestly, corn soup in the show is synonymous for ramen. Like how someone would treat ramen in the real world, this show treats corn soup as. So like it's really versatile, you can do whatever you want with it. But being quite honest, I don't even like corn soup. I actually don't know if John Jacob likes corn soup either. I actually don't know if John Jacob likes corn soup. I mean, does anyone like Top Ramen? Is anyone out there be like, oh, Top Ramen, that's like my favorite food? No. No. I don't like corn, so I probably wouldn't like corn soup. How dare you? Corn is delicious. Maybe you haven't had the right corn. Maybe you need to have... I don't know. I don't know why the first thing that came to mind is maybe you need to have the racist corn. Maybe the racist corn would taste better. Maybe your corn is not... Maybe your corn is just too woke. You need to have the racist and homophobic corns. You have to taste the hatred in the corn. Like when you open a can of corn and then you eat it, you're just like, I can taste the bigotry. Like you can taste that the person who made this corn hates my guts. Instead of what? Instead of cracking the can and hearing the hiss, my fiance says you just hear a slur. Yeah, you have to taste the hatred in your corn. That adds the best flavor. I guess. I guess. Okay, like honestly, I like joking around and having fun, but I'm worried that one of these days, that let's just say the show takes off. Let's just say we get the funding and we can make a pilot. I'm nervous for the day that someone looks back at these old VODs and was like, Rytchie's talking about racist corn. What the hell is that about? We get canceled on the internet for talking about racist corn. Hi, welcome to Vallarta. How can I help you today? Hi, do you guys have racist corn? What? Yeah, racist corn. Like the corn that like hates me when I eat it. What? Why would we have racist corn? Well, look, the Kroger across the street has racist corn. So if you guys don't like racist corn, if you guys don't have that, then I'm gonna take my business elsewhere. Because I'm only here for the angriest and evilest corn. No, it's because you know Kroger has the racist corn. So like if you're leaving and going to Kroger, you know that they have it. You're asking Vallarta if they also have the racist corn. I mean, you could ask Seafood City too, if they have racist corn. I love that Mr. Epic just showed back up, and I'm imagining the first thing that they walked into is me talking about racist corn. I like the idea. Just like, I just went to the bathroom. I went to get myself some food. Rytchie's still streaming. Ooh, let me check this out. So about this racist corn epidemic. And that's when they unsubscribe. Because why would anyone like racist corn? Okay, the joke is kind of died down. I'm not going to talk about racist corn anymore. What is the most recent video you guys have seen of mine? It doesn't have to be on my channel. It could be just something I've worked on for someone else, on someone else's channel. Or it could be on one of my channels, on the RoboCore, the RoboRebellion Studios. What is the most recent video you guys have seen? And it doesn't have to be like, oh, I watched this yesterday or 2 days ago. It could literally be you haven't seen my work in like a year, but your most recent video from that year is this video. Have you guys seen the views on Eric Cartman versus Charlie Brown? That thing has 5 million views. 5.5 million. 5.5 million people have seen me animate Eric Cartman talking to a peanut character. Like, that's unfathomable. Like my most recent rap battle, Master Hand versus Hamburger Helper, it was an April Fool's Day battle, and I like taking rap battles and any joke battles, any joke video period. I like taking it very seriously, or else the joke to me is not gonna land. So seeing how that video has 5.5 thousand views, 5.8, almost 6K views, it's unfathomable to me. Like, imagine 6,000 people in a room. There are stadiums that can't fit 6,000 people. Now 5,000 of those people was just me watching it over and over again. But still, I'm kidding. Okay. I'm gonna be live for quite some time. I need to raise the money. I gotta figure out other means to raise money too, but yeah, that needs to be done. Oh, I forgot. I still have the pickle there. Here we are. 9 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do some fan art. I mean, I'm gonna most likely come back into animating, but I really want to, like... Last video I saw was a pre-launch video. Love the intro a lot. We should turn that into a meme trend. I have a green screen version of that. So we can definitely do that. Alrighty, like that. Now let's review it back. Hold on, something's wrong. Like, I can't, it's not going. Huh. Okay, never mind. I'm just playing it back. Playing back the animation. Looking pretty good. Let's see. I don't like that. Hold on. Maybe it's just an illusion, but it just looks like... It looks like the line is getting thicker. Hey, Art Toast. You're an artist. Can you... Do you know what I mean? Like, look at John right here. Right there. You saw that? Does it look like that the line gets, like, slightly thicker? It looks like it gets slightly thicker, right? There we go. I see it. I found it. Hold on. But it's not thicker up close. No, it is. It is. Let me fix that. Let's see if that did anything. That's so much better. Oh my gosh. See, I 4D chess, my brain is just so massive and big and stuff. You okay? Are you okay? You need help? There's band-aids over there. Be careful. There we go. Ooh, Pokemon music. I want to teach an art class. I think I'm gonna teach an art class at the end of the month. I'll figure out a time to do it, but I want to teach an art class. This song, this is a Pokemon song, but I'm wondering where it came from. Is this Sinnoh? I think this is Sinnoh. The Sinnoh region. Saving for audio recovery. We got 4 minutes left and then we're gonna move on. Yeah, this is Sinnoh. Okay, I'm gonna be real. This is gonna be a hot take. Ready? Sinnoh is the best region. Better than Kanto, better than Johto and Hoenn. This is Sinnoh. Sinnoh is the best. I know, it's hard to say. It's really shocking when people can't handle the truth. It's exactly what this is, though. Oh, you just... There we go. I don't think I know where this song's from. I also want to design my PNG tuber different. I think I want to design my PNG tuber again because I don't wear beanies that much anymore. Checking something out real quick. Okay, cool. What's your favorite character in your pilot? Good question. Honestly, I'm biased. My favorite character is the star of the show, John Jacob. Because he's such a tragic character once you learn about him more. But my favorite character other than that is, his name is Avery West. Then it's Carly Maker. Those are my favorite characters in order. But in the teaser that's gonna come out soon, it's you're only gonna see John Jacob. Because I want people to get to know John first and foremost. Now let's move on to this screen, because this is where I get into my personal files and I don't want anyone to look at that stuff. So what I'm doing right now is I'm closing Adobe Animate so we can open up Photoshop and start drawing some characters, you know? This would be the perfect opportunity if you want to see, if you want me to draw some characters, go ahead and let me know in the chat after I've drawn the previous one. Like, I'm gonna do full-on portraits. 1 second. I'm loading everything up. Pretty chill stream. There we go. Okay, I need to open this up real quick and then we are good. Here, while I work this out, have an advertisement. Don't skip. I got something important to tell you. How'd I get here? I'm currently in the storage unit looking for all those Anthony Padilla viewers, you know? You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean, so can you please explain it to me? I'll wait. So this video is actually sponsored by me. For those who aren't aware, on the main channel, RoboRebellion Studios, I have a show called Animated the Series. And we're rebooting it into a new show called Off Script. This is something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and with the help of my crew, we are finally making this pilot episode into fruition. The biggest thing that I have an issue with when it comes to all my content is word of mouth. More details about the show, about the teaser episode will be coming in soon. Do me a favor and go into the link in the description below and follow the Kickstarter page. All it is 2 clicks, please. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go back into the void. How was that ad? Wasn't that a beautiful ad? Beautiful ad. Okay. Now where were we? Alright, so we got a screen here. Now my goal is to draw some characters. So I want to draw Jax first. I gotta figure out color schemes and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're gonna go into, oh, my Ko-Fi is open. Oh no, how did that happen? Maybe you guys should go into the link in the description or in the chat and donate. Let's see. I like this one. This is a good one. Let's use this one as a reference. I'm gonna put you right here. Yeah, we're gonna use that Jax as a reference. Cool. Now let's see if I can draw her in my style. There we go. We're going to no. Ears kind of go like that. Yeah, the ears kind of go like that. So, whoops. Actually, this tool might be good for sketching. Hold on. Let's see here. And then they got right here. We're gonna draw that. I'm gonna go add another joint right here. Then there's another joint right there. connect those like that. Okay, and then we have another arm going like this, and then right now I'm just gonna do the balls for hands, but I will be changing that. We have that, and then we have, okay, so that's gonna be the end of the body right here, and then we're gonna have the other strap like that. And he's going to have a bit of a pill-shaped body. Gonna have a pill-shaped body like that. And there's this thingy, whatever it is, looks like a pocket. Then add another joint. And it looks like his leg kind of caves in just a little bit. So we're gonna do that. Close that off. Then we're gonna do that. Whoops. So it looks like it goes like a bit of a curve like that. Just ever so slightly. And then we're going to do that. Add that. Right now I'm only gonna do balls for the balls technique. The balls technique. There. Oh, you okay? Cool. Oh, did you crash? We got a donation? Hello there. Hold on. Hold on. No, I can't see the donation. Fuck, you went away. Hold on, let me look up the donation. Sorry, that it just disappeared. I don't know why. Let's see. Oh, you want me to add this to the stream? Okay. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, Texas Art Toast. Let's see if I can add this to the stream. Give me 1 second. I swear to... Okay, I swear to God. Let me see. Is that right? Is this right? This is what showed up when I put in here. So if this is wrong, don't kill the messenger. Let's see. Let's add this. Let's add this one. Just add that right here, and then I'll move the pickle. That's what showed up. The seal one. This is the one that showed up. Hold on. No, here we go. I don't know why that one showed up. Let me see if I can send this instead. Hold on, I'm gonna actually change this one. I don't know why that one showed up then. I got you. 1 second. One second. Like, I'm not looking at the chat right now because I'm trying to get this up. Excuse me. No! Hold on, actually I think my computer is on. It's crashing. 1 second, let me fix this. Okay, pictures. I'm trying to add the pictures. Give me 1 second. Downloads. There we go. Sorry, my computer actually crashed. Give me 1 second. It bugs the crap out of me when the computer can't even handle Photoshop. Test, test. Can you still... Bless you. Okay, let's see if this worked. There we go. He was forced to eat cement when he was 6. Oh no, my picture, the thing actually crashed. I meant the stream's still going, but... Let me see something. Yeah, but you can't even see my screen. Alright, hold on, let me fix this real quick. Wiltos, can I recommend a character for you to draw? Absolutely. I'm wondering what's causing it to lag. Okay, it's not lagging anymore. So I might have to draw Jax again. Oh, well. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Do I still have the picture copied? Nada. I do not. Wait, do I? Nope. No, wait, hold on. You're just locked. Do I have the picture? I do not have the picture. The picture is gone. Let me just copy that and start over. Let's start over. There we go. Now, I gotta open this up again. I want to open this up and connect again so you guys can see what I'm doing. Test, test, 1, 2. Okay. There we go. There's something funny about just a tiny Jax on the screen. Let's blow you up a bit. Right there. Let's start over. Alrighty. Okay, so we still have that. We're going to draw the ears. like that. We have the neck, like we have the neck like that. We have joints right here. We have a joint right here, a joint right here. Let's connect the joints. We have, hold on, the neck needs to go lower. I just realized. So let's go here. If you guys want to add more drawings to the screen, I mean more GIFs to the screen, then you have to go ahead and donate. Link in the bio. Let's see here. Okay, so he's kind of, let's see, kind of a pill shaped kind of thing. So his body kind of goes like that, and then it goes down like this. And then, okay, something seems way too like way too stocky here. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Hold on. There we go. That's much better. Okay, let's move that. Maybe draw the black spy from Spy vs. Spy or Yakko Warner when you finish. I'll do both. Why not? I've been wanting to draw Jax for a while, so I do want to do Jax first. Select. There we go. Let's see. So here, okay, now this makes more sense because his body's not as. Okay, so he has that, and he has a bit of a pill-shaped body, like so. There's this thing right here, and then let's shrink this a bit, just so I can get the legs in. We're gonna get a joint right here, the joint right there, and his leg kind of extends. And so there's this one. I'm gonna have a ball right here and then a ball right there for his hands. He has these. Then he has these 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Does he have a tail? I'm gonna draw a tail. We're gonna draw the character designs in the digital circus look really good in my opinion. I agree. Okay, so he has a bit of an anime kind of eye shape. So we're gonna do that. And then he has the. Then we're gonna give him teeth. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a sketch of Jax. Now, what I like to do is before I like what I have is I have the foundation. Before I like start drawing, I like to go in a bit and start drawing details in my style. So we have. So I'm gonna sketch out like my version underneath. Because right now we have just the idea, right? We have the idea of Jax. And I'll post all these drawings on my social media, so if you want to like download it or see it for yourself, feel free. You guys get to see my process. And if you guys want commissions yourself, go ahead and you can support the stream that way. Okay, so it's more closed off there. Let's get the eyes together. Color that in. put that in. One, two, three. There. Now we're going to draw. You know what I want to do? Something cute. There. Got a little bow. Spoilers, if I'm not gonna if you haven't seen episode 9, then I'm not gonna talk about that bow. If you have, then you know exactly why that bow's there. Got disconnected again. That's weird. Okay, we're back. I don't know why I got it disconnected, because I didn't disconnect that. Okay, so let me look at the hands. Okay, so we have finger 1, finger 2. I'm not good at fingers, so it might be a little wonky, because I'm not good with fingers that much. There we go. And then he has that. And then right here we have another one. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, then the other one's right here. But it wraps around. Let's see here. We got that. That. Let's draw the overall. So I can't hear any music in case you're playing any. Thank you. I was playing music. Thank you for catching that. There we go. Ooh, you guys get to see how I do my commissions and art and stuff. So right here, I'm gonna add that. Then it's time for the legs. We go down just a little bit. So now, doesn't that look like a good Jack's drawing? Now, it's time for me to actually do the work. Like, do the final bits. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the brush strokes again. And actually go to work on this. And this is how I do all my commissions. Hold on real quick. There we go. Have you had any problems with writing for your show? Yes, sometimes it's really hard to write character dialogues, because you have to try and make your characters sound like characters, and that's one of the biggest problems I've had writing for the show. I mean, for this script on the pilot, I had someone else work with me. His name is Ion, but we had a falling out. So I'm still gonna give him credit because he worked on the script. I'm not gonna, like, you can use it on resumes and stuff, but I no longer want to, like, associate with them as a person. It's a long story and it's a bit personal, so I'm not gonna get into it. Let's color that in. That, and we can color this in too. Wow, the Jack's drawing is really coming along. So we're gonna do that. Then we're going to draw the hand. I'm really not good at drawing hands, if I'm being honest. Like, hands are my weakest suit. Why do you think I have balls for hands, like for all my characters? And because this is my drawing, I'm adding a bit of texture in places that don't usually have texture. Like that. Hey, let's have a... I want to ask y'all a question. Would you... Sorry, I completely blanked out. Sorry. Would you watch an art tutorial for me? Like, if I start talking about the basics of art? Would you guys watch that? Wait, I want to check something. Hold on. Okay, cool. So you go a little higher. There we go. You connect. Gonna do that. I swear, I've wanted to draw Jax for a while, so this is gonna be cool. There we go. I'm curious, is anyone interested when I do drawing streams like this? Because again, like I ask this all the time on streams, but I always wonder if these streams are at all interesting for people. Because all I'm doing is just drawing. Okay, let me see some problems here. I'm gonna assess some problems. Hold on real quick. Okay, so Jax is a little on the chubbier side here, so I'm gonna fix that. There we go. Okay, so yeah, Jax's body's a little on the chubbier side. So let me let me do this. That and make him, whoa, that's way too long. I'm gonna make him longer. There. Hold on one sec. I don't know why my computer keeps like crashing whenever I try to draw. Yeah, see, it's now crashing. I don't know why Photoshop is taking like a long time to load anything. Not you. One second. Okay. Why am I only on the hand feature? Let me see something. Okay. Now let's fix that. We're gonna change the proportions a bit. There you go. I want to make the feet not that big though. So let's go ahead and shrink those two. Now let's take a look. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Alright. Now I gotta go into this and like fix some stuff. Alrighty, go here, fix that. Bit of issues. Let's see what else. I think I shrunk the head, so the head is kind of wonky. There we go. And while we're at it, let me get the head. And do that. We're gonna fix that. Something still doesn't feel right. trying to fix this out and see if something can work better, because something still doesn't feel right. Let me just take a visual, like. What if it's like that? I think that might work better. Let me clean it up. And then move this closer, like that. Then I can draw this. Then I can do that. And let me erase that and taper it. Something still doesn't feel right. Hold on. I don't know what it is. Something doesn't feel right yet. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. Let's clean that up. I think I'm figuring out why it looks weird to me. So if the leg starts here, let me extend it just a little bit, like right here. And you, if the leg starts here, then let me extend you right there. No, hold on. I'm gonna get this length right. I think I got it. No. hard. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I think that's good. Now let me pull up the OG image. Just so I can get the color. Whoa. Just so I can get the colors out of it. Okay. Now, let's add a different layer. Now, what I like to do after that is I like to go into here. I'm going to select all of the white. And then I'm going to go into the inverse. What the heck? Sorry. Inverse tool. Let's see. I'm going to go here. Do that. I might have to restart. I might have to restart the Photoshop program. I'm gonna expand to like 10. Sorry, we're gonna constrict. I mean by 2, 4, 3. Now you see how the cut, like the lines are going slightly over the black. That's what we want. So I'm going to select that. We're going to select this, and then we're going to select the inverse. Now I'm going to take this purple and color them in. See? That's how I do basic coloring, and now we can go into here and select some other colors. And draw from that. So like that. I'm gonna do these. That. Okay, now we're gonna color those in. Shaping up to be a Jax. There we go. It's got yellow gloves, so let's grab the yellow. Color that in. It looks like his mouth and eyes are the same shade of yellow. But let's add that then. Okay, so now that I did that, we need to figure out a light source. So it looks like the light source is coming from here. So I'm going to use this as a guide. The light source is coming through here. And there's also another light source down here, it looks like. And because of that, they shine on the feet a bit. Alright, so with that being said, we're gonna start shading accordingly by creating a clipping mask. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, look at me. I'm doing like full-on portraits now. Okay, so the light source is definitely hitting that way. Okay, erase that. There's a light source right here, so I'm going to just color in that. Actually, I'll color in all that. Let me fix that actually. Hold on, we're going to do that. Wait, no, there's a light bouncing off of that, so let me fix that. So we need that. There's a light bouncing this way, so we're going to let me see something. Anti-alias, what does that mean? Oh no, not that. Tolerance, 0 tolerance. What? Why is it treating those two the same color? Weird. Okay, so there's also bit of shading this way. Gonna do that too. Drawing takes a while, you know? Now we're going to add a darker shade to get into the deep spots, like right here. There's one right here. I'm going to do that. There's a deep spot right there, because if the light's shining here, that means this is going to be like that. We're going to add a line right here. A line right here. Oops. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. A line right here. Right there. I'm going to add another line right here too. Now we're going to go up to the ears. And add add that line as well. Now that we did that, I'm going to clean it up a little bit because there's a lot of white space right here. See if there's anything else. Yeah, right here. Now let's go ahead and go over this too. There. Now that we have that done, let's go ahead and go take care of the pink. Now for those who don't know how I shade, I get a darker color up here on the top left, and I go down a few shades. Like a few tones, I mean. So it's not just a darker pink, but like a darker purplish. You see? And that's how I go over my shading. Now we're gonna go here. Wait, the light's coming this way, so we're gonna need the shading this way. And the light's also coming that way, so we're gonna need the shading that way as well. And I'm gonna have that be the case. Color in because there was no shading on the body that much, but there's shading over this way, so we're going to do that. I'm going to color it in, and there's shading right here too. Whoops. That, and there's shading at the bottom, so I'm gonna just do something like that. Same thing, there's shading that way, so we're gonna do that. There. Now we're gonna get a darker shade of that. And go over some of that stuff. Then we have a bit of a thing right here. Whoops, hold on, let me fix that. You okay? Are you dyeing your hair? Oh, you're cutting it? Are you sure? Got you. Okay, sure thing. Fair. Okay. There we go. Now we're gonna go into here and do the same thing. Do that. Now that the shade, no, not yet. I'm almost done. Forgot the yellow. So let's darken that. So instead of yellow, it's like an orange-ish. There we go. Teeth, like that. And there's a bit of a shadow right here. Shadow right there, shadow right there, shadow right there. Let's go darker shade, specifically for the hands. There we go. This song feels very familiar to me, but I don't know where it's from. Good question. Where is it from? You actually don't know. It's just a video. These are all video games, so probably from a video game. Oh no! Don't do that. Last but not least, let's add the white shine that I usually add to all my drawings. So we have white right here. We have white like that. Add whites right here. Add white right there. There's a white right there. A bit of that. And then we're gonna add white right here and right here. Same thing on this side. Like there. And there's a white right here. Alrighty. Then I put them into groups. I go into the stroke feature. And I do this. I thicken the outside. Oops. I'm gonna copy it 3 times. And in the second one, I said in the second, there we go. We're gonna have a white outline. There, now we have Jax. This is Jax from Digital Soccer. Digital Soccer. Now I want to do something real quick. Hold on. Let me go into this. There. Because I'm going into personal files. Where are you? Here we go. Found it. So, if anyone knows what color theory is, there we go. If anyone knows what color theory is, you would know what is complementary to. Let's play a game. Let's look up at the color wheel. What is complementary to pink? If your answer is something on the blue variety, like cyan, you are correct. So we're gonna go into the gradient tool. We're gonna do a cyan. Whoops. We're gonna do a cyan. Now I want to keep it cyan, not black. So we're going to make it green almost. Like that. And we're going to angle it right here. Like so. We're going to put the halftone over it, and then we're going to do like that. There! Jax! Only took 30 to 45 minutes. And that's how I do my art commissions and art. Now, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm doing this again because I'm going into personal files and I really don't want people to see my personal files. After this, we're gonna draw Spy vs. Spy, and then I'm going to draw. We have Spy vs. Okay, so I don't know if I can do all of the characters, so I'm gonna pick some favorites. We are doing Spy vs. Spy and Fancy Pants. I'm gonna do those two, and I think that's it for the day. I've been live for 2 hours. Let's see here. There, now we have my logo. Now let's go ahead and save it. Once it's saved, then we're gonna close Photoshop and open it back up again. Okay, let's do this again. Now, what does the black spy from Spy vs. Spy look like? Let me see. Okay, this should be easy. That's too long. There. Okay, let's draw a spy. This one shouldn't take as long. The spy seems very kind of like plain. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. He's got a tiny bit of hair. Is that hair or shadow? That's hair. That's hair. Okay. So then we're gonna do like one of these. Okay, so he's very shaped, I think that's the best way to phrase it. So he kind of his body kind of starts here from what I see, and it extends like that. We're gonna give him a bomb. Like so, and then the bomb usually has sparks like that coming out. Like so. And he has that. We're going to do this. There. I think that should be good as a good sketch. That spy is not going to be that very detailed. And since it's black and white, I don't really have to do much else to him. So we're going to go... like that. There we go. Now this is going to be colored in as well. There we go. Now, how does the... Okay, so... like that. Okay. And that's colored in. So is that. Whoops. Wow, this is coming along. I think this is better than the Jax one. Let's see. So now the question is, no, I actually, never mind. I already know how I'm gonna do this. I am still gonna add shading, but I'm gonna add shading differently. You'll see what I mean. So we're gonna add that hand. I'm at the arm. We're gonna add that and connect it. There we go. We're gonna close this off. Kind of have him no, that won't make sense. One, two, three, 4, 5. There we go. Now we're gonna color this, that. No, we're not gonna color that. We're gonna do that, color that in. Color that in. Color that in. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, that looks good. Oh my god, that looks good. This is the... Wow. Holy shit. Oh my god. I did pretty good on that one. Okay, so... Now I do have to color this in. So I'm gonna have to color this in. Whoops. So I'm gonna highlight the black. Wait 1 second. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so highlighting the black. Then I'm gonna select the inverse and delete that one. Oh, okay. Then we're gonna have to go to plan B. Hold on. I'm gonna have to color these whites in. And if anyone is an art major or knows techniques on art, I'm gonna be doing something called the crosshatch method to shade this in. color these in. There we go. I'm gonna do something called the crosshash method to color these in. So what it is basically just making a bunch of hashtags. So I'm gonna go low, and I'm going to select a pencil. I think that looks good. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go very light on the shading right here. And then the cross hashing is going the opposite direction at the same intensity. And the further you are to the end, you get that. So we're going to cross hatch here. You said something? Honey, did you say something? Thought I heard something. Sorry, my bad. You have to be careful with cross hashing because you don't want to like cross hash and you make like a mess. So you have to be careful on how you cross hash and where you cross hash. Oh, and it's gonna mess it up if you're going the wrong like direction, you know? There we go. Now let's see if I can find something low. Okay, so here we're gonna cross hash underneath the hand and like right here. There you go. And I think that's it. No, I have the hand here. So we're gonna cross hash a bit right here. Now for stuff like this, you want to keep it like very thin. Then we're gonna cross hash a bit right here. And then, like I said, you're gonna go, as you go darker, like that. And a cross hash right here. And we're gonna just add a little bit right there. See? That's how cross hashing works. Any questions, my students? Now, once again, we're gonna do the 3 thing. So we're going to oh, I guess I didn't copy it. Hold on, let me open the Jax one. There. I'm gonna copy layer style. Copy in all 3 of these. This time I'm gonna do something different. I'm going to just have the white one because it's already black, the color scheme. And I'm gonna just do that instead. There. Now we have the black spy. So I'm gonna add my logo right here. And I'm gonna do halftone. I'm gonna do the halftone, but I want to grow this. There. And we're gonna do exclusion for the logo. Wow, why is it getting loud? That song got really loud all of a sudden. Hold on, let me skip it. There, it got real loud all of a sudden. Hey, it's Pallet Town. Let's go. If you follow me on my social media platforms, then you can see. Then you can download these images. Do what you want with them. There we go. Last but not least, let's do fancy pants. I'll do fancy pants and then I'll call it a day because I've been on here for quite some time. Okay, so how should I do fancy pants? First things first, I can't use the usual brush I use. I have to use like an inking brush. So let's do a basic sketch. And then the important part. Okay. There we go. So he has shoes. From what I'm looking at, he has that. And it looks like his pants are kind of oversized. So we're going to sketch that accordingly. Okay. Very simple. That's it. Now I need to rely on very thick strokes for this. First things first, the circle has to be a perfect circle. But I have to cheat it a bit. So I need to find the ellipses tool and create a perfect circle. We're going to there. Now we get to, where is it? Can I, where's, there we go, found it. So now after that, we go in here. Like that. Okay, so we need to really focus on details with the pencil. So not much we have to do here. Hold on, I hate that tip. Let me just do that. That. Much better. Okay. Now I gotta do that. This. And this is where the fancy pants comes in. Let me look at it. His body's a lot thicker than that. So let me fix this a bit. First things first. That. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Why didn't anyone tell me I wasn't showing the screen? Okay, let's see. Oops, my bad. I was busy drawing. You're good. Let me see here. Ooh, this is a nice song. Hold on. There we go. Now I can delete that. And let's add some color to this guy. Select, modify, expand by 2. I'm gonna color him all white. Now his pants are bright orange, so we can't forget that. He has a brush. He has an eraser. It's kind of like, no, that's too orange. Come on, give me a red. I think that's good. I need that to be brighter. There we go. And then we're gonna get up to here. There! Pencil! Let's go. Now for this one, this is the only one where I'm not going to do any this is the only one where I'm not going to do any shading. I think Fancy Pants just doesn't work with shading, so I'm not going to do that. So we're going to paste, paste, paste. And in this one, we're still going to make it white. There. I'm going to copy the logo and a halftone and the there. So first of all, this is going to go at the top right here. Halftone and gradients are going to go at the bottom right here. Now, what's complementary to orange, guys? If you said a rich dark blue, you are right on the money. So we're going to get this really rich. There. I like how you look like how it looks like he's holding the pencil like a guitar, exactly. And that's it. That is all of the drawings. I think we had a lot of fun here. If you still want to donate after the stream, anything counts. Link in the description below or in the pinned chat, where you can see the donation link. What I'm going to do before we head off for the day is I'm going to show off all the drawings we made. Alright, so let's do this. Let's show off the drawings. The Black Spy. Pretty solid. Jax. Ah, that's gonna kill me. Oh well. Actually, wait, what? It's okay. I don't know why it's there, but let me fix that. There, I fixed it. Cool. Sorry, that was really weird. Okay. So we have Jax. And then we have Fancy Pants. I like this. If you guys like these streams, go ahead and let me know. We could do some more streams in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is probably the longest stream I've ever had, almost 3 hours. And I'm not going to change these overlays. So next time we're on here, I'm going to just keep adding on to it. And then when we have a sizable amount of people, then we'll start over. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I bid you all adieu. Bye-bye.